Content.
Emphasis on the content.
Content.
Well, and they're just so bad. Like everything you're describing to me is like, okay, like I obviously the first time I played RE was just the other day,
Yeah.
and like once I got the tank controls kind of down, like okay, I can manage, you know.
Yeah.
But
It's more than that.
yeah,
It's like, you know, in any video game, like imagine you go on a treasure hunt.
right.
You like literally go down to the depths of hell. You find an abandoned civilization. You go deep inside this corridor, and at the end you find this treasure. It's this book, the Book of Curses, and you will pick it up. And you go to your inventory, you examine it, and it says the Book of Curse. And then you're just like, okay. And then you put it away, and then you just don't investigate it further than that.
Oh no!
Like, that's it.
Which
That,
RE was you playing?
remake. RE1 remake.
Just playing RE1 remake. Trying to think what you're talking
Imagine for a moment a video game has you go on this like mini excursion.
Quest, the whole
Yeah,
quest.
and then you find this item at the end of the tunnel, this thing that you've been looking for, and you just, at first glance, like there's nothing really special about it. So you just put it away, like you don't even try to like check it further. I was like
everything-
beside myself.
Everything
What
you said
possessed her
was
to play the
spot
game?
on.
I don't know. I'm sure some Sims have like suggested it to her because they have an obsession with watching girls do everything that they do.
Ooh,
Ooh, woo.
yeah,
Don't
everything
ever.
you said was exactly
Ooh, fucking
right.
woo, bro.
Everything you said was right in terms of like they need like a big blinking green arrow that says like do
Go
this.
here, yes. Press
here.
X to do this. Like some prompt, all like that's just there on screen, 24/7. Because otherwise, they cannot. They don't have the curiosity to just like go look around and go investigate stuff. They really don't.
Yeah.
They couldn't be
When
bothered.
When you grew up with games that are somewhat cryptic, you can deal with cryptic.
Dude, I was like 12 years old when I played that game, and like me and my brother, like we just, I don't know, we just checked everything, every
Yeah.
nook and cranny. Like we read every bit of detail on everything, and we still got stuck. You know, the game requires attention to detail.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe it. So the key that she needed was in the book. All she had to
Of
do was
course.
like when you check
Examine them.
items, there are
Yeah, you-
arrows indicating that
Yeah.
you can like rotate and, you know, turn
Yeah.
an item to get a look. A lot of times this is used to great effect because
You
stuff
taught
is
me this
yeah.
just the other day when it's like flip over the back and take out like a sigil buried in it, or look at a combination lock.
Yeah, you get a briefcase
Right.
and you check the briefcase and it says there must be a button to open it, or
Button.
there must be a way to open it. So you turn
Button.
it and there's a button on top and then you open
Button.
it. Button. Or another case like you get an ID card, a badge, and you turn the badge to read the fucking ID number on the back.
Yeah.
If you don't rotate anything, then you're never gonna get anywhere. The game like instructs you to check items. I don't know how she just missed this one crucial detail that you can rotate stuff and check
Right.
them. Check the back. How did she not know that you can do that? It's because she wasn't explicitly told to. That's why.
Right. Right. Of course. Love it.
I
It's my favorite.
I didn't know what to say, bro. I was
You're
like
losing your mind.
2 hours
Mm.
of her just like going to the same room over and over again and just not knowing.
No.
Again, like you just got a
Yeah.
book. Check the book again. Like maybe there's something there.
Yeah. If at first you don't succeed, do the same thing over again,
Yeah.
just to see if something different happens.
She died on the first zombie, which happens to a lot of people because tank controls.
Yeah.
The camera changes perspective, so you're like not sure
Yeah.
which way is up or down.
Right.
But she let go of her controller. I wish I was joking.
No.
When you say
That
let
is the-
go,
I mean, she
Like,
put the controller down
Put
on her
it down.
desk. after she got bit once. And then the
Oh, so that
zombie
was like game
bit her
over?
again.
And it just kept going at her.
Yeah, and she just kept
Jesus.
walking into it. Like, she
Oh
just
my
kept like
God.
doing like, you know, like the 180 quick turn. She just did that in place a few times.
Oh God.
Wait, so she
yeah.
didn't have any concept that like you're supposed to get away from the zombie?
Well, it's just like she gave up immediately. Like, also, it's not explicitly told to you, but when you're bit by a zombie, if you mash fast enough, you minimize the amount of damage you take. You'll notice that the bite animation lasts a lot longer if you just don't press anything. That's
Of course.
because
Yeah, I didn't know that.
they. No, it's true.
I mean, I know that now.
Yeah,
but I
you
meant,
taught
like,
me.
in the
That was the
past,
other
I
thing
didn't
I
know that.
observed with Nash. to get
Yeah,
out.
but even if you didn't have somebody around to show you, like that's an observable difference. Like when you mash, it's like you immediately like throw them off of you, so you can observe that there is a difference there. So she got bit and just like let it like chomp on her, and she just put the controller down. I was like, "What are you doing? What is this?"
Wow.
That's a quote from Barry Burton in the game. When he finds the blood splatter on the floor. Hey, what is this?
Oh, man.
Oh, last thing. So there's a hallway, and there's a statue and like kind of like rails along the floor. This armored statue has a giant pointy, blade sticking out of it. At the end of the hallway, there's a key on a pedestal. You remove the key, and like Indiana Jones style trap activates.
Oh yeah.
The armored statue blocks the exit and starts going along the rail, slowly coming toward you.
Yeah.
Eventually,
Put the key back. You put it back.
eventually,
Right.
if you just wait, the thing is just going to kill you. It's a trap.
Yeah.
She's just running around, like, not understanding what to do. She wasn't supposed to take the key yet, because just like in Indiana Jones, you need something to put in its place so the trap doesn't activate.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, have you never
yeah.
seen a movie like that? Or, I mean, I feel like that's such a classic thing, but maybe it's just lost on people.
Iconic Indiana Jones, where he's trying to judge the weight of the idol with one hand and take sand out of the little bag to try to weigh it. He puts it on, he breathes a sigh of relief, and then as he turns back to the camera, it sinks down in the background because he got it wrong. So funny.
It's brilliant, but maybe that's just lost on younger people or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's like, my instinct is, okay, I took the key and all this bad shit started happening. Let me try to put it back. Didn't even try. Just waited for the thing to kill her. Just waited for it. It looks so sad.
Yeah.
Be proactive. Do something other than just like give up, please.
So
I don't know what's the point of spending your time playing that if you have just no curiosity about the world.
Yeah.
You just don't care. You just don't care to like dig a little deeper.
And she's streaming too. How embarrassing.
I don't know, man. But I mean, there's an army of people who will like
Oh yeah.
be entertained by it or like love her for some reason, even though she just contributes nothing. I don't know, man. It's a weird world.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. I hate
If
it.
only really good players got half the attention that some of these people get, it would be astounding.
Really.
Like, think of all these like reaction streamers or people on Twitch that like don't actually stream anything. It's just like them and their webcam, and they just like they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Right? And they have like 100,000 subs or whatever, 1 million subs.
Right.
Like, what if instead we gave all this attention to people who were like actually good and impressive at something?
I don't know. I
Had
think that's too
impressive
radical of an
skills.
idea. That's a little too radical.
I want to watch something that will impress me. Where I watch something, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe that's possible. This guy is amazing. Or girl. Like, I just want to see something cool.
I agree.
I don't want to see someone just like playing with their dick in front of their camera, just talking about nonsense.
Mediocrity.
Chat, check out this video, chat. Shut up, man. Go outside. Do something. Get away from me.
God forbid I show you the world of Hollow.
How are they rich from doing nothing? I hate this planet.
No.
That's most people, to be fair.
You ever hear that, like, I think he's Canadian, this guy with blonde hair. He speaks like a mile a minute. He's like a famous streamer. He just like overreacts to everything.
No. Fortunately, no.
Alright, never mind.
No, who is it?
I don't know. I don't remember his name because he has a stupid name.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, that's just all he does. He just sits. He'll like play some game poorly. Like, they're not good at any one particular thing. They'll just play like whatever they want.
Yeah, a Let's Player.
And I don't know how people get entertained by that. If I want to watch some average fucking person play like Counter-Strike or something, like, I'd be bored to death.
Yeah, it really is like you have to like whoever that person is for other reasons, and I don't mean that just like sexual.
Yeah.
I mean it like they're people who you're just entertained by.
Yeah,
like
they're just entertainers.
I've seen Trixie Mattel play like The Sims and stuff, and it's funny because it's not like it doesn't have a purpose. She's not trying to like
I know.
do really well, and I think play like horror games, but it's just entertaining. I like the banter and that sort of thing. But if you're like you're saying, like watching someone because you like good gameplay, I agree. Like I like watching speedrunning because I like really impressive gameplay, and I can't stand people who are just like bad at games and are also not entertaining.
Yeah, like they don't there's just no, like, I don't see what qualities that people get excited for.
Yeah.
Like, what is it about this person that's just so damn funny?
Right. Well,
with women, it's more obvious. It's like, okay, yeah, all these people are very attracted to her. That makes sense. But for dudes, it's like, what? Why?
Dudes have no excuse. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, man. You forget PewDiePie was a thing.
Oh God, yeah.
I'm just saying, like.
He said the N-word on stream and got away with it.
Twice.
Twice? I thought it was once.
I'm pretty sure it was twice.
I only remember that one time. But yeah, if you're famous enough, you literally get away with it. You cannot be stopped. You're too valuable to cancel.
It's like that one time you said the N-word on stream.
Sniper Wolf, same thing. She's just too valuable.
Oh my God.
Bro, she doxed someone and showed up to their
house. She makes too much money. They can't get rid of her.
It's like,
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen her on the homepage. Blessedly, I think someone at Google was like changing the algorithm to hurt her deliberately.
Maybe. But yeah, she's just like.
We're on stream right now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't care today. Whatever you want to say, man.
No.
This is an open platform.
No. It's a question. It's a question I have, and I'd rather not ask it on stream.
Up to you.
Those streams, those YouTubers are cancerous.
Yeah.
Like they have no redeemable. And also, remember Ninja, who like played Fortnite or whatever?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, granted, the skill level in Fortnite is high, but like. Yeah. Why? What was entertaining? That person had nothing to offer beyond that.
Okay.
What was so funny?
They were good at the game, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about him.
Right.
I'm assuming he was good. But this guy was like obscenely rich and like had 1 billion subs.
Yes. And
that's like, it seems like way too much given what he does. For
Right. That was my point. Is like
I don't know if that fits.
the cringiest thing is like when they had him host like a New Year's Eve. I think we watched it, and like he just had no
charisma.
Charisma at all. Like couldn't get the crowd to like.
Why did people thought it was a good idea? Wait, wasn't he just playing a video game or something?
No, he was hosting like a Ryan Seacrest, like literally.
They started getting streamers to like do more like in-person like events because they think like the star power. They think the star power will help.
They were trying to get younger people to watch. It always boils down to that. Yeah, but no one would want to watch that.
But because like in real life, when they're not in their computer chair and their webcam, like these people don't know how to act.
Right. Right. They have to go to school the next day or whatever. Oh my god.
Uh-oh, Barbara's here. She's gonna bother me. I'm actually doing well. Please don't bother me.
Oh no.
Please.
Oh no.
I'll be so sad. She wants to so bad. She wants to pour a drink on me.
Oh no.
Think of it as an incentive.
No encouragement, please.
Donations.
Guess you gotta get it tomorrow.
Oh wow, you are doing good. I just got the stream up. Took me a minute.
Ow. Fucking kicked me.
Did she kick you?
She did.
Domestic situation.
I certainly didn't ask her to do that.
Do you hear that?
No.
Say it on the microphone. You guys hear that?
No.
No.
Oh well. She says, Alan, suck a dick, stop eating pizza. That's her message.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that why she just messaged me? She just messaged me.
Are you eating pizza?
No, I was eating. I treated my friend to pizza before as a thank you.
Oh.
Oh my god.
We did eat two. So it wasn't just me and my buddy who helped me move. We met up with our two other buddies who lived by the pizzeria. The four of us ate 2 whole pizza pies.
Oh my god.
It was amazing.
I love pizza.
Well, this is our favorite pizza spot.
Jeez, that was stressful. She was really trying to fuck me up.
Oh my god. She sent me like a voice message.
I know, she loves doing that. Either 12 texts containing 1 sentence or a voice message. Pick your poison.
Same brain.
Alright, we're moving. Lethal Lava Land next. I guess this will decide if I actually learned anything or not.
Yeah, let's go. Lava boost. You don't see it. You've got boost power.
You got boost power.
As someone once said.
Dun, 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 dun.
That music is goated.
The goat.
Guap.
Falcon Punch.
I like Mr. Falcon.
Mr. Falcon.
Mr.
Falco.
I love that, Mr. Falcon.
Captain Falco Lombardi.
Yeah. The two of them should team up. They probably do in some video.
Good bullies.
Yeah. Got the triple.
Triple kill. Kill-tacular.
It's a real bloodbath.
Lost the lead. Gained the lead.
Oh my god, what is that? That sounds
That's from Halo multiplayer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've seen that voice actor on YouTube, like do all those lines. It's so iconic. His voice.
Yeah. Did you ever see the guy who did the Super Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS? He was like a young guy, like in his 20s. He had a YouTube channel and he did some of the announcements, but I think the Nintendo Ninjas made him stop.
Ah.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Cool though.
Mario.
Captain Falcon.
Captain Olimar.
Oh. I forgot about that.
How the fuck is Olimar a Smash character?
I know, it's so weird. Because I guess Miyamoto loves Pikmin.
Didn't work. I'm gonna try to salvage it.
Yeah.
What a shame. It's almost perfect. Rip. Oh. Life
Are you
goes on,
doing,
yeah.
you gonna do it again or keep going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, almost didn't make it. Oops. Still didn't work, bro. I'm doing it the same way, man. The same angle. I'm so tired of this. He just bumps the fucking wall. He doesn't go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I failed it again. Alright, back to the lab.
Back to the LinkedIn Learning Lab.
Back to the lab again.
Another good run, dead. Because can't figure this stupid fucking thing out. That's unbelievable. Nobody else responded to me.
Yeah, no one ever responded to my Reddit post either. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
I wish I knew what I was doing wrong. I really, honest to God, I can't see that I'm doing a different angle than usual. It's the same. It's like muscle memory now, because I do it the same every time.
Right. Right.
I just feel like sometimes I get hit the second lava hit, and sometimes I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to be more to the left, I guess. Nope. Or I guess after I get hit the first time.
Holy shit. Angelo,
Yes.
do you remember the time you and I played fucking Brian Jonestown Massacre in your basement?
Yeah, of course.
I just came across the video again.
Yeah, that was fun.
I was playing bass somehow, even though I don't know how to play bass.
I showed you what notes to play.
There you go.
Yeah, it feels sad. I picked up my guitar recently. I've lost all of my skills from non-use.
Well, it's like your virginity. Like, if you don't
It was
use
never
it-
there.
Oh.
Speak for yourself.
Steve is perpetual virgin.
He's ascended beyond virginity.
I'm the only one who is technically biblically averse here. So. That must mean I'm good.
He hasn't. He has not yet known the flesh of a woman. trying to use biblical terms.
When you put it that way, it sounds very unappealing.
He's trying to use biblical terms.
Yeah.
The Bible always makes this stuff very appealing.
Yeah.
Use the best words. Tremendous.
Only the yeah, I was about to say tremendous.
They got the top guys, you know, they say it's the best that they've ever seen. True. Really smart guys.
God.
Let me tell you.
I'm gonna take more of that. But I guess we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
At least it will be entertaining.
Biden has COVID, I heard.
Well, yeah, I saw that earlier.
That happened today.
He's got the Ronus.
Are they gonna blame COVID for why he can't complete a sentence properly?
I don't know.
I hate like when the reporters like ask him point blank, like, how can you show that your cognitive health is like in good shape, that you're not declining? How would you show
to
that?
say something
And then he just like mumbles like some nonsense, and the reporter's like,
Didn't he?
I really don't know what you just said, but I'm gonna move on to the next question.
Didn't he like come after somebody lately? Was it like Lester Holt or somebody?
I think it was Lester Holt, yeah.
Yeah,
Who's
he didn't
Lester?
appreciate his like comment, like his questions, and he's like, "Why aren't you giving Trump like this type of grief?" And it's like they always have been for
yeah.
8 years now.
Trump
Well,
doesn't.
you mean the interview? It was an interview with George Stephanopoulos, right, on ABC?
Was
He
it
gave
George
one-
Stephanopoulos?
Well, he gave an ABC interview after the debate, which was like his big, like, his first, like, appearance.
That might
No,
have
no,
been
no,
it.
no, 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 no. This was after the shooting.
Oh, okay, yeah, because that was post-debate pre-shooting.
No, this was after.
Maybe
the
it
shooting.
was less the...
Lester. It was a black dude. That's Lester Holt, right?
Yes,
yeah,
Lester Holt is.
I always see him at work. He's nice.
Yeah, he like asked him like, what happened? You know, what if? How can you like show people that what happened at the
You still
debate
got
like
it.
won't happen like again? Like you won't have like another like blank moment there. And he just like, oh my god, he gives the worst fucking answer, which is just him literally doing the same thing that he did at the debate, where he's just freezing and mumbling some random gibberish.
Right.
And
Well,
then the
Lester
reporter has to just pretend like that was an answer.
Lester Holt was just asking him though about like Trump and rhetoric or just something. And then of course like his ability. And then he got upset. He answered in a way to where Lester Holt was like, so you're not exactly pumping the brakes on like the incendiary like commentary based on what you just said. And then like Biden even got more upset.
Oh boy.
And it's like, that's what I'm saying. It was all post like
Yeah.
the shooting.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. If you had to ask, or if you had a face-to-face with either of them, what would you ask?
Why are you gay?
That's
what would I say to the both of them?
It's really important to me, so I'll probably ask that.
It's important.
What?
It will influence my vote very much.
To Trump, I'd probably ask what snapped in him approximately 25 years ago or 20 years ago.
Were you dropped as a child?
And then Biden, I would just ask, why
put yourself through this, man?
Yeah, not even that. It's like, why do you feel you should have a second term? Like, in what way did you make anything better the last 4?
Every president wants a second term, no matter how good or bad they did. Every president runs again.
But they're kind of a lame duck, though. Like, you know, because there's no incentive to do better, because then you know you're gone. Like, you know, that's my problem with like the 2-year thing. It's like these guys, I don't know, unless they have a plan of passing on the torch to someone they really care about. Meh, you know?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would tell Trump, I'm better than you at golf. Yeah, it's definitely not true, but I think it would make him extremely angry. And I think he would linger on my comment for a long time.
However, they'd probably pull up footage of you at the country club.
Oh shit.
To use against you.
pull a footage of me on Wii Golf, bitch. Then we'll talk. See who's better. Yeah, he thinks he's such a hot shot. You see me do 9-hole golf?
Is JD Vance officially the VP?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We're not even gonna make a comment on how he kind of looks like his son.
Who is his son?
Trump's son.
Oh. He doesn't look. Yeah, he looks a little bit like him.
I don't know who that guy is, and I don't care.
I'm sure he's controversial somehow, some way.
If Trump likes him, then he's probably not a great guy.
He's not great. He's tremendous.
Of course.
He looks interesting. His wife is someone named Usha Vance, who looks...
Lucia?
Yes.
Usha.
Yes, he married an exotic woman.
Oh, she's exotic.
Well, at least he doesn't have yellow fever.
I mean, who doesn't, though? Who doesn't?
Well, I think we could find a few that don't.
I don't know, man. I'm currently behind on your stream. I'm like at 340.
You're only 10 seconds behind, man.
Oh, okay. Thought it was worse.
You're always 10 seconds behind.
Probably. Makes sense.
Every time you ask. Only 10 seconds.
Oh, I also thought you meant in life.
Yeah, that too. Which is not bad. I've met people minutes behind. Hours even.
Well, this is exciting. After the paint job, I'm gonna go to IKEA. I might go to IKEA Friday. Buy some nice picture frames.
I don't know how that... Good. I don't know how I did not fall there. What the fuck?
Steve can finally see my gorgeous artwork for Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Did you say Pokemon?
Mm-hmm.
Is Jinx racist?
I think it's considered racist, but I think you also might be considered racist for thinking it's racist.
Oh, damn. You got me.
Well, isn't there a kind of a similar caricature in Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Z, yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
Popo.
Yeah, it's just not obviously that.
Who?
Like,
It's not. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say the blackface caricature obviously doesn't mean anything to Japanese people. It's just another sort of like character trait. But obviously, that's like their perspective on it.
Right.
I guess kind of. It's not like, I mean, the character has his own full backstory and stuff, and now he's like the guardian of the earth, or he trains the guardians of the earth.
He's not a character you laugh at. Let's put it that way.
No,
he's not
no.
When he was first introduced, I think he was stronger than Goku.
He was. Yeah.
But like, it's one of those things where it's just like, well, there's a trait that's kind of hyper visualized. Could it have a negative connotation? You know what I mean?
Could they have drawn him just slightly differently? Probably.
I think not Charles Schultz. Dennis the Menace's artists, I think originally had a similar issue, where he drew like his first like black friend, and it was like the character bothered people the way it was drawn. So
there's a difference between exaggerated features and, just drawing the character.
Well, he drew a character, but the people were like, why are his lips so big? And they went into other areas. And he was just like, I just drew a fucking character. I don't know. So he like kind of changed it.
Yeah. I don't know what the answer is.
The answer is there is no answer.
Yeah.
Don't appease people. It'll just come to bite you in the ass. Just continue to upset them.
I'm not sure that's the answer, but maybe close to it. Yeah, Mr. Popo was stronger than Goku. He had just beaten, I want to say Piccolo for the first time? No, he was supposed to fight Piccolo for the first time. And doesn't Mr. Popo and Kami help train him for that fight?
I believe so. I forget. I don't think it was when he was trying to beat Tien.
It was after that.
He changed. He trained with Koron first.
Corn Tower, yeah, and then he goes further up.
Right, the tower. And then he meets Kami.
Yeah.
Stuff. Man, Dragon Ball is underappreciated. I'm sorry. It really
it's not
is.
Underappreciated. It's the most popular fucking anime show like ever.
Dragon Ball. I'm talking about in comparison to Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball is underappreciated
Right.
for sure.
I guess. It is also
like,
a children's show.
Z took over. I mean, I don't know if it's a children's show, man.
It is, man. Watch any episode start to finish.
Like,
Yeah, just because it has like naughty humor does not mean like it's for adults.
or
The
like,
whole plot lines
with
are
a penis out all the
nonsensical.
time.
They're
Well,
children's
yeah,
shows.
but it's a fantasy show. Of course, it's gonna be nonsensical.
It's not meant for grown-ups.
I don't know, man. Toriyama kind of just makes shit for everybody, in my opinion.
Agree to disagree.
Fair enough. But it was funny when Goku found out what testicles were for the first time. Or
Yeah.
not what they were, but that women don't have them.
The important distinction.
Kinda.
That's important to know.
I think he did the same thing to Chi-Chi, now I think about it.
Yeah, he felt around. He felt around for it on the Nimbus, and then she kicked him off.
Alright, shit was funny.
Wow, horrendous cycle. Oh, and I'm
You think
dead.
so?
Yeah, that's.
You looked fine.
I missed the cycle I wanted anyway. It's fine. I got amps. I got.
Dark World.
I just saw
Yeah.
him fall.
It's
whoa,
fine.
Whoa, whoa, did you say dark?
Dark World. What did you say?
I-
Retro Gaming Zone.
Oh god.
How about that hall? Quite the hall.
Like I said, I'll provide
Don't
the
send
masks.
any of his shit, please.
Yeah, it just makes me mad.
Yeah.
Does it really? I didn't think you cared.
It just makes me mad because you're just seeing stuff right before they're about to get resold for more money.
Yeah, same. Spare
So,
us, please.
yeah,
I
I'm
don't
just
follow his
literally
shit.
watching something that makes me cry.
Oh,
Angry.
speaking of, you remember the whole Emio thing and the Smiling Man and all that marketing?
Yeah, we know. I know.
So yeah, you know you know what game it's related to. I can't believe people guessed that. Fucking Famicom Detective Club is so out of left field. Like, holy shit.
I don't know what that is.
It's an old series, detective like storytelling series on the SNES. And it was in Japan. They finally brought it to the US. I think digital only a few years back. People like freaked out. Now they're finally making the third game after like 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but they had all this like. Remember we were talking about the viral marketing campaign? Like Nintendo was having, where like they released like spooky videos on fucking YouTube and shit without any context to them.
So it wasn't a new horror IP. It was
No,
literally
it's
just
just a
that.
sequel
not.
to an older fucking storytelling horror IP.
It
kind of.
encapsulates so perfectly everything that's
Nintendo being
problematic.
tone deaf.
well. There's two sides. Everything that's wrong with gamers now, gamer culture, because they're assuming all of this. The rumor and hype mill was just in like full gear, plus the tone deafness of Nintendo itself. The perfect storm. So everyone, all the gamers were like, "Oh, horror IP mature game." Just
Finally, I was too. I was like, finally.
getting their hopes up, hoping that Joel is the protagonist in Last of Us Part 2, and and then only to find out that it's just this like kind of it's a letdown just inherently because of expectations. So I just didn't assume anything and was just like, meh. I mean, it's a cool idea to have horror games, but it is just very out of left field for that.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I think it's exclusive also only from their store. I don't think you can like get it anywhere else. Which is weird. They're doing that shit again.
It's just expectations lead to disappointment.
I guess, but they're completely valid considering the breadcrumbs for this one.
Yeah.
But of course, Nintendo has to be retarded as always. It's not like, there's a gigantic market you have now that wants a mature game on the Switch. Or more mature games on the Switch.
Zombie U2. Give the people what they want.
Oh god.
You
Who
give
wants
the
a Zombie
people.
U2?
You constantly put out games that nobody fucking asks for. Why don't you put out Zombie U2? No one asked for that game, but might as well put it out if that's like what you're going for.
Would you play that game, Angelo?
Yes, I would. I would indeed. I would indeed.
I love that for you.
It's like they keep putting out fucking games no one cares about. Put out a game I care about, and no one else does.
There you go.
At least make somebody happy.
I'd be happy for you.
I would probably play it. I have it on Wii U. And I think Steam.
Bargain bin.
Wii U more
I
like PU. This thing
I honestly
stinks.
should like play through it. I don't know. I feel like I'd want to play it on Steam for the performance, but I'd want to play it on the Wii U. Like I'd open it for the Wii U to experience the gamepad.
Yeah, it is a very different experience. You will have to play at 20 FPS though.
I remember when the Wii U launched, though. That game was so hyped.
The marketing campaign was off the
I mean,
fucking
it's a good
charts.
concept when you think about it. You know?
Yeah, it
As far
turns
as the
out
Wii U.
having 20 FPS and below performance is not great for your survival horror experience.
But I know, but I meant like the tablet mechanic. Like the second screen mechanic for like a suspense game. Like
How
that.
many games actually use the damn tablet for something that wasn't a total gimmick and worthless?
Wind Waker?
Well, it's just item management.
Yeah, the item management was already on the buttons in the GameCube version. They literally fixed what wasn't even broken in the first place. I'm talking about adding a new gameplay idea with the tablet. Not many games did that.
Nintendo Land?
Leave.
I'm trying to think, like, cause I don't have many Wii U games that I've used for it. I don't recall using it for anything crazy in Bayonetta.
Star Fox Zero, you have to steer with it, like cockpit.
I don't own that game.
And what else? Wonderful 101. You have Pikmin. You have to manage. I played Pikmin with the gamepad, and it was vastly inferior to pointing and clicking.
Yep.
Vastly. I could not believe it. I mean, I wanted to play the game as intended. I suppose that's the intended way to play it. Although they do offer you the different controls. But yeah, it was shitty to have to like look down at the gamepad to aim the Pikmin. It was very imprecise as well. So can't advocate for
Affordable Space Adventures. Oh my god, that game is so good.
I have that for PS4, I think. Oh wait, no.
I am the world record holder in that game as well.
No, wasn't that? Is that a Wii U exclusive?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking
Wii U eShop exclusive. It's the only way to play it.
Captain Toad.
Yeah, oddly enough, no one else has decided to speedrun that game. Isn't that weird?
Is that a good game?
What one?
Affordable Space Adventures.
Oh, you're actually the world record holder in it?
Yeah, I did speedrun it briefly.
Oh, that's cool.
What category?
Any percent and the DLC.
Very cool.
Yep. I played right from my Wii U in the basement. Around the same time I was playing Zombie U, so my Wii U got a lot of use that year.
Yeah.
I'll have to revisit that game though, because the quality is super, super bad. I had a shitty AMD graphics card that could not handle the task.
Yeah.
Come on, make it. Thank you. No, where are you going, Mario? No. Ah.
It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Affordable fuckface adventures. Oh yeah. My Game Boy Advance games await me in Binghamton.
Yeah.
You said Game Boy Advance games?
Yeah, a few months ago. Remember, my brother picked it up for me from that lady.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, that will be cool.
That should be cool.
Yeah. It'd be fun to check out the stores and do my usual activities.
We are all creatures of habit.
Oh yeah.
Did I lose you guys?
I'm here.
No.
I'm just silently reflecting.
Uh,
Silent Hill.
Steve, you are going to cringe your eyes out when you see the rest of the cutscenes for Resident Evil.
Oh, I'm
You're
excited to see
you're gonna have an out-of-body experience, I think.
it.
It gets kind of
Can't wait.
crazy.
Sweet. It is already super cringy, so
Yeah, it all revolves around the character Steve as well,
great.
naturally.
It's already so ridiculous.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. That's exactly wrong. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in RE2, the gun store owner does the same kind of like sorry. I don't know
Hey,
what it is.
Hayek,
It's always like
remember
the Canadian like VAs.
yes. Remember I had said too in the original Resident Evil it has that low budget like PC game acting with Canadian actors. I think
Yeah.
it's cheaper to film in Toronto
Yeah.
and like places like that than anywhere like New York.
Then
LA.
New York or LA.
Right, Tokyo.
Cheap talent. It's crazy. There's so many fucking Canadian VAs in Resident Evil.
It's
God.
really.
Alan,
budget
you
this-
remember Kendo, right? From RE2?
Yeah.
Sorry about that, young lady.
Oh God. Do you ever play the Kendo cut?
No, I have not.
You should try it.
One day.
Yeah.
He's referring to a mod for RE2 where you play as the gun store owner that dies in the intro.
Oh yeah.
And it's even like
I've seen
crazier.
that.
There's like further
It's-
cuts of the
They
Kendo cut.
made a brand new scenario completely from the ground up using Kendo.
I've seen that gun store owner.
Oh,
And I think in the
as-
RE2 remake they have the scenarios with the survivors. Have you seen it, Angelo?
Scenario of what?
There's like forced scenarios with survivors. So you play as them trying to like escape Raccoon City.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that. I saw
There was
the
the one that came
Mega
out
Man
before
X
the-
and Mario 64 though.
I think I sent that to you. No?
Yeah.
It looks fucking ridiculous. I didn't try it yet.
I did too.
I
So
hope Code Veronica instills something in you, Steve, to play through the series.
I
It will-
want
it will
to. I
turn
want
him away
to. I'm
from it.
just. I'm busy with you, as you know. I'm busy with other shit, but I do definitely want to.
Dark cuck.
I have so many REs. I think I have them all, except some of the remakes. I don't have the GameCube ones. I have the first GameCube one, RE2 or 3.
Right.
Some of the
But
modern
I'm sure you have
ones I don't
OG
have.
1, 2, 3. I'm
GameCube
sure you have
has a
more.
lot.
Yeah.
0,
I have
1, 2, 3,
Code
Veronica.
Veronica
and 4.
4.
Yes, I have RE1 on GameCube. I have RE1, RE4, Resident Evil 0, which is brand new and sealed. Just those 3. Let's go quick. Yeah, that's what I have. But on the PlayStation, I have Resident Evil Director's Cut, RE2, and RE3. And then I have Code Veronica on the Dreamcast. And on PlayStation 2, I have Resident Evil 4, I have Resident Evil Outbreak, and I have Resident Evil Outbreak File 2, and I have Resident Evil Dead Ass, which I like to call it, but I have Dead Aim.
Yeah.
On
Dead
PlayStation,
Ass.
Dead Ass. On PlayStation 3, I have RE6, and then on PlayStation 4, I have RE5. And that's it.
RE5 on PS4?
Mm-hmm.
Did they
So
re-
they brought 5 and 6 over to 4. So,
I do recall playing them on 4, but I didn't
Yeah.
know that they came out physical releases though for them for 4.
they did indeed.
I only have them digitally for 4. Actually, I don't have any of them. Thinking about it. Physically.
Good
I don't have
evening, sir.
what?
Steve, you
How's
have
my
a
brother? Hello.
good guest here.
Oh, is there a chat? No,
Yeah.
chat's not on my screen for some reason.
Chat,
Yeah,
clip
my
that.
brother.
Good evening, gentlemen. Oh, what's up?
What's up, man? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna stream a different game soon. I have to get it together here.
I said I like watching it, but he does not. Mario 64. We never grew up with it, so it doesn't resonate.
I mean, it's not a good game, so it's fine.
Compared to
Compared to Jersey Devil, PS1 game, great music, but it's janky as fuck. I think also very expensive. Now that I think about it. Another game I had growing up that I lost.
Resident Evil just has like a huge footprint across like so many consoles. Wild. Oh, and I have RE4 on the Wii. I forgot about that.
Right. Well, I mean,
That's
it
kind of the
spans.
best version.
That's the version I think is the best version.
the Wii
motion
edition
controls done
is
right.
really, really good. That's the first, my first experience with RE4 on Wii. I still remember I got it for Christmas.
Please come to the castle.
Mine was PS2. 'Cause I don't think I had a GameCube at the time for RE4.
Peach.
I got the Steelbook for
I think-
PS2.
I think that was my first M-rated game. Might have been that.
What was RE4?
RE4 Wii edition, yeah.
I mean, the controls are so.
They're so
They're
good in that
tight.
game. Yeah.
Is God of War rated M or is it rated T?
The OG?
I think it's M.
Yeah, because you have a sex minigame in that game, I think.
I know. Rating. Yes. Yeah, it's M. I guess maybe they were my first M-rated games, but they're so tame, all things considered.
Team now.
Oh,
Back
and
then when you're ripping
GTA,
up the head. Yeah.
those I had as well.
He watched X-Men 2003 yesterday.
Oh, the OG. Wait, X-Men 2003. I thought X-Men was like from 2000 or older. Why not?
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Your chat's not talking. It's weird.
A little goofy.
Goofy.
Oh,
movie.
2000. Goofy foot.
I like those old X-Men movies. They're entertaining.
Yeah, the
think
show
they're-
the show I remember being very Oh, he is talking about the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie was like peak early 2000s angst and like edginess.
Yeah, it was also before like we got flooded with them. So like,
That was like
When
the
they
era of like
decide-
The Crow and
right?
edgy
they
gun
also
fu
took-
movies.
They also took a kind of a risk with that movie. They didn't think it was gonna do too well, and then it. People kind of credit that movie to like blowing up fucking superhero movies, honestly.
Yeah,
a bit.
That was the first big superhero movie.
And then we
think
got fucking
Spider-Man was before or after X-Men? I think it was after.
It was after.
Yeah.
Oh.
After, because I think Spider-Man was 02.
The two big
And I
ones
thi-
were that. It was Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and X-Men 1.
Right. I think X-Men was 2000. Spider-Man was like 02, I want to say, and then like Spider-Man 2 was like 2004. Those are like the two big blockbuster superhero movies to see at the time. Were those two? Because Superman
Yeah.
Returns kind of flopped hard, and then of course we got Batman Begins. That was like 2003 as well.
Yeah, that was the era where superhero
2004.
movies were very edgy and not goofy at all. Because, like, everyone tried to do the opposite of what we were on the opposite end of the spectrum with, like, Batman and Robin with Arnold
Oh.
Schwarzenegger. It was just so goofy that, like, everyone realized that was not the direction they want to continue in.
Well, because they kind of did the dark ones with Tim Burton, and then we had the animated series, which was like more adult and noir. But for some reason, they kind of wanted to go back to the goofiness nature after the second Batman movie. It was like weird. It's like this kind of worked. Why are you fucking up? Like, why are you fucking with it? You know.
Here's a
I will
question.
say that. What?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say. I will say this: Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. Just saying.
That movie is really bad.
It's so bad.
It's really bad. Not even young, hot Uma Thurman can save that film. It's
not
beyond
even
her
like,
power.
It's not even like campy. It's just bad.
It's just bad.
But what were you saying, Angela?
Question. Was The Crow a bad movie? Or was it actually as good as people remember?
I think it's as good as people remember.
Is that
but
the
I'm
movie
also
where that
like,
guy died?
Yeah, Brandon Lee.
yes, yeah.
Son of Bruce Lee.
The
Yeah.
blank. The blank killed him.
Yep.
I also am biased because I love that movie. I
That's
watched
the
it
thing,
once.
and like, is it my nostalgia talking? Because I remember seeing that as a kid, or is that actually really good?
I don't know. I mean, if you look past special effects, and then I mean, because writing is writing, so maybe if you like the story and the acting, you know?
X-Men had Logan smoking cigars and shooting whiskey. Yeah. X-Men
Yeah,
1
he
was...
also gave. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was doing Owlus. Sorry. Yeah, it had a bit of edge to it. It was very refreshing.
He gave Cyclops the finger with his fucking claw.
Yeah, that became the theme of the movie. Is Professor X was could have used his power for revenge if he felt like it, but instead tried to do something different.
Good casting too. Enduring
yeah.
casting that lasted this long.
Right.
Yeah, like everyone
Can't
just
imagine
thinks Wolverine and
anyone
Jackman.
else doing that.
It like worked. It's so weird.
No one can imagine anyone other than Hugh Jackman for that part, and also people can't imagine anyone else other than Patrick Stewart.
As
Yeah.
fucking Professor Xavier, he fit it perfectly. Even Magneto was cast pretty well.
Oh
like,
my
you
god,
know,
yeah, Ian McKellen.
I will say that First Class and like those movies, they cast them pretty well too as like the younger versions of.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I like those were great.
Days of Future
With,
Past, I think, is my favorite.
Defender.
I like
That's
that
mine. That is my favorite easily, because we have the old and new in like a good balance.
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
And then they fucked it up with Apocalypse,
I heard. I never
which
watched
was
it.
supposed to be. It was supposed to be Apocalypse. That is like their enemy, and they like fucked it up. It wasn't as good.
Well, they had Game of Thrones girl in it, which was probably a huge mistake.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Sansa Stark played
Sophie Turner.
Jean Grey.
Yeah.
She was okay, but the way they did it, it was just weird.
Also, I forgot Jennifer Lawrence was Mystique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very,
I
very,
think-
very hot.
I think everyone was pretty favorable for that role.
Yeah.
You had originally Rebecca Romijn.
Yeah.
In the OG.
She's cool. She's in Star Trek now.
Who else? I mean, everyone was kind of a good pick.
Whoever. Anna Paquin as Rogue.
Yes. Yes. Halle Berry as Storm.
Yeah. Just
Michael. Michael
Did-
Fassbender.
as a young
Young
Magneto.
Magneto.
He's
Perfect.
good. You had Alan
McAvoy as fucking
as
young
Xavier. Alan Cumming played Nightcrawler.
That's right. Nightcrawler, I think, was my favorite character from that era.
Yeah.
From X-Men 2, X-Men United.
He's got such a sad backstory.
Yeah, the makeup on him. Oh my god, he looked amazing.
He
Yeah.
did.
His power is so cool, man. I always loved teleportation shit.
Did you ever watch the OG series?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the one of my favorite episodes is still the one where they introduced him for the first time.
I don't remember much about it, but if it was on TV, I would usually watch it.
It was basically he's a monk, obviously, and it's obviously ironic because he looks like a demon, but he's like
Right.
a highly religious like Catholic.
Yeah, there were religious themes. Oh my god, I
Right.
can't believe it.
And then like Logan obviously has like completely forsaken religion and God and everything else. And it's just like it was funny just because Nightcrawler has so much bad happen to him, but yet he doesn't lose his faith ever.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
a
like-
good character arc for him
The
too.
whole episode was just the juxtaposition between Logan and him the entire time.
Yeah, that makes for good storytelling because you get to see two sides, two different
Right.
reactions to the same condition, the same
Right. Trauma,
misfortune.
this- everything.
Yeah, being born a mutant, not fitting in,
Being
being
abandoned by your
being
family.
persecuted. It's two different perspectives on like the same problem, which is very good.
Right.
You had Elliot Page.
Ellen
Kitty-
Page as
Kitty Pryde. Yeah,
Man.
what a great casting that was. Too.
Man.
Let it go,
will
Alan. Don't
say
let
this.
it. Don't let it. Don't let it
Well,
control
it's
you.
just funny because in the original comic, in Days of Future Past, it's Kitty Pryde who goes back in time, not Logan. So it's just funny.
That movie did get a lot of rewrites, right? Or is it just me? I feel
What?
like there was so
Days of
much cut
Past?
content from that movie. I remember reading something like that.
Like versus the comic.
No, I
yeah.
mean like they filmed a lot of shit between the two girls, like Rogue and Kitty. Fucking bonk, man.
Maybe. Wait, is Rogue in Days of Future Past? No, Rogue is. Adult Rogue is. No?
Yeah, but I think a lot of Rogue scenes were cut for some reason.
Yeah, Anna Paquin apparently wanted top billing in a lot of movies that they did too,
Hmm.
problematically. I think she wouldn't appear in it unless she got a top billing. Things like that.
I see. So
I'm
I guess
sure it
they
was
like removed a lot of scenes.
Yeah.
They're
But there's
dir-
like so. Sorry.
No, their director also problematic
Bryan
director.
Singer, right?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Made a damn good movie though.
He
The
did.
third movie is a straight up allegory for being gay, but there's a lot of references to it, like where Iceman, remember he's with his parents and they're like, "Have you just tried to not be a mutant?"
I mean,
Yeah,
the
it's
whole concept of
The
the
whole
X-Men
it's on the
concept,
nose.
being
It's on the nose. Yeah.
the whole comic is literally about being gay
Right.
for the most part.
But the mutant cure movie, that was the third one. That I thought
Yeah.
was like really on the nose too. It was interesting, but the end, I thought the end was so cool where Magneto's in the park. He has no
Getting his
powers.
powers back.
He thinks his powers. Well, everyone thinks that the cure is a cure, and then he just tries to move the piece, and it moves ever so slightly, and then the movie ends. It's like, oh shit,
yeah.
the cure was not actually a cure at all. It was just
Right.
temporary. I was like, oh my god.
Right.
That's cool.
That
Doesn't
is
he lift a
cool.
whole stadium up or something? Magneto.
Magneto is extremely powerful. Like in general. In the comics, in the cartoons.
X-Men
the
3,
movies.
I think he lifts a fucking stadium and like
Oh,
moves
or the
it somewhere else.
bridge. It's a
a
bridge.
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 Right, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, and I thought the Phoenix was maybe doing that. That was like the climax of the movie where Wolverine has to kill
Yeah.
her.
He has to
Because
kill Jean Grey.
Right.
Which I am very happy they keep repeating in all the later movies. Like,
She was
the
always
fact
my
that he can't get
she
over
was
it.
always my favorite. Jean Grey was the coolest, I think. She's
Yeah,
like the
she's
most
cool.
powerful.
'Cause she's basically a fucking god. Man.
Right. She's like actually the most powerful of them all.
The most
Um,
Jedi-like.
Kinda, yeah.
Kind of.
The most Jedi-like in that she can literally move anything that she wants, no matter how big or small.
Or warp reality.
Right.
Yeah, her combined with being psychic too, it's just like this is the most overpowered mutant besides Professor X.
Totally. Totally.
How did they ever fucking lose against any adversary when they had Jean?
Her
Yeah.
powers were not. They were kind of like locked away.
I think we're forgetting some other notable standout mutants, like I think Leland Orser as the frog guy.
Oh,
I'm pretty
Toad.
sure that's
As Toad?
I'm pretty sure that's Leland Orser, I think.
The worst line ever delivered in a movie. It was
Poor
so
Halle
bad.
Berry. That
Oh,
was not
Halle
her
Berry.
fault.
I know, it was so bad. So
Do you
bad.
know what happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning?
The lightning. God.
The
Cute.
same thing that happens to everything else.
Ugh.
That's
There's
it.
also-
That's the punchline.
There was a guy who played Sabretooth also. Who
Yeah.
disappeared.
He's in the Deadpool movie.
Oh,
they brought him
oh,
back.
you're right. Yeah. I did see some of Deadpool. I think I was on a plane.
Well, no, the
think.
new one. The new
Oh.
one for sure. They showed him in the
Well, there
teaser.
were other mutants. There was like that silver guy, Colossus. I
Colossus.
think
Yeah.
his name is. Yeah, he was in. I'm pretty sure I saw that on a plane.
That's Deadpool 1,
Um,
I think.
Yeah.
For some reason, they can only show some of the X-Men, so that's why they went with like Teenage Negasonic and fucking Colossus.
Yeah, all these
Um,
rights issues.
But now they're like really tongue in cheek about it. Like, like he's shitting on Disney in this one. They have way more like Marvel people in this one. Actually, it was funny if you watch the second one. I don't know. Do you care about spoilers for this one?
Nope. All good.
There's a scene in the second one where he's just shitting on like the studio not being afford to like bring anyone else besides Colossus in, and he passes by a classroom and it's everyone from Days of Future Past in there, like trying to not be like caught by Deadpool, and they're just like kind of like telling each other to keep quiet and just like close the door. Like James McAvoy's in there, like a bunch of them are in there.
That's funny.
Huh.
It's like a cute little cameo because like the thing about Deadpool is he pervades like the entire Marvel universe. Like he constantly breaks the fourth wall, makes all these jokes. So and like they kind of do the similar thing in the movie where like everyone's in his universe. It's just if he like acknowledges them or not.
Right.
Dear Mario,
Angela, you were really trying to salvage this.
I was like
Uh,
a
The
fish
age
flopping
suddenly.
around on the shore,
I know. And
Trying
a
to get-
wave.
trying to get
Would-
back to the sea.
I know.
You
Like
and
a little
your
wave would come
pathetically
in.
locked cock.
Oh my god. Hey, let's keep it in our pants and locked away safely, alright?
As it should be locked safely.
That's what Gandalf said to Frodo. He said, you know, concerning the ring around his, you know what. He said, keep it secret, keep it safe.
Oh my god.
He clearly meant an abstinent ring.
It was a
And keep
cock
it safe, he
ring.
meant his virginity.
Oh
It was
God.
it was a magic cock ring. Made by the Dark Lord.
I'm looking at the final death throes of Prime Day, and there's like nothing I want.
It sucks.
Well, I mean,
blame
there's some
Steven.
computer parts, but like,
Blame me. It's my fault.
I'm like not ready to build a computer yet, so it's irrelevant for me.
Yeah, except there are deals all year, not just on Prime Day.
Yeah, it's just
Right.
junk.
Oh,
junk.
the budget phone I was looking at that I sent you guys is $50 off.
That's it? It's not a
Yeah,
fucking deal.
$350 instead of
Budget
$400.
phone?
Yeah, the Moto G stylus. It literally has everything.
Oh.
Like I can continue to use a headphone jack. It has a micro SD card slot. It has wireless charging. It has everything a flagship does. It's
But
just
can it tell you it loves you?
so if my own mother can't, I don't expect a budget phone to.
Well, you know, maybe the iPhone could say it. You get Siri to say it. Why don't you want to get an iPhone, Alan?
Shut up.
Oh my god. Jeez.
They're just better. They just work, you know, like you don't have to like mess with it. It just like everything just works out of the box.
Mhm.
Faster, take better pictures. You get the correct color bubble in your text.
What even is that? Why do people care about that?
It's
I never
fucking
noticed that ever.
Classism. It's classism. Is what
It is. I literally got an earful about it when they had to create a group chat with me in it for the first time at the firm now. And they're just like, why does he have different like color
I
bubbles?
don't even
I
notice
don't like this.
a difference.
just
I
like, oh
never
my
noticed a
God.
difference.
I'm
Is
just like,
is
do you
iPhone
all have
green?
iPhones? It's like, yeah, we all have iPhones. Why don't you have one? I'm like, because I don't like them.
It's
Is
so
iPhone-
crazy.
Green or is it blue? I don't even know. I've never noticed.
I think you're green and everyone else is blue.
I don't even. I have. Who knows? People are so stupid. It's just some. Bullshit.
It's classist shit, man. It's just so people can feel better about their choices and
Ugh.
feel superior to others who don't have the latest and greatest.
Well,
Steven, which Ace Attorney games have you played?
none of them.
Oh, okay.
Buenas.
None of them. Buenas noches.
Nachos?
Buenos nachos.
Buenas noches.
This 100
Acabo
points
de-
sucks.
Zombie U. Oh, it says. He said
He
something
came
about
from
finishing-
watching Terminator Zombie U. One good job.
ending something about ending Zombie
Yeah,
U.
completing Zombie U maybe.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Or madam. I did this star already. No, I didn't do this star.
He's lost his damn mind.
I lost
think-
it, man.
Se ha acabado means like
It's me,
the end,
Mario.
like finally.
Hello. Okie dokie.
Gracias, amigo.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle.
Oh my god,
Yours
that's
truly,
hysterical.
Princess Toadstool.
What?
The Google Dolls just shared a picture of Deadpool and Wolverine. I was like, why are the Google Dolls doing this? They're featured in the soundtrack, so they shared like a poster of the soundtrack from the movie, and it's hysterical because they're all like, you know, they're like songs you wouldn't expect in this type of movie, or you would expect.
I think they're doing that for comedic effect. That's my guess.
Right, like Glamorous by Fergie, The Power of Love.
The trailer
You
had
Belong to
Madonna,
Me,
so I mean that's pretty much what they're
Lady
going
in
for.
Red, which I have a hint of why that's in that movie then. Bye 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 Band Sync, like it's just retarded.
Why do you have so many dislikes? You seem to be nice. Dislikes on what? This video?
Yeah, I'm not sure where the dislikes are from.
It's me, I'm spamming it.
Everyone spam love in the chat. There's emotes on YouTube. What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know what dislikes we're referring to, but even if there were dislikes, I really don't care.
We're all
Hey.
good vibes here.
I'm
It
trying
does
to
not
send an
bother
email.
me.
Well, your follower count's gonna go down.
Oh, I hope so.
Do
I can only hope.
Did ABGN put out a new video?
you mean the slobs wrote a new script for him and forced him to record a video?
Let it go.
Yes, honey, I'm coming. That's him when Justin
It's 5. It's
Tell-
5:30.
tells him
He
there's
has
a
to-
new script.
He has to put more kids to bed.
Yeah. 5:40.
At 5:40, he has to put them to bed. It's
I
a
can't.
fucking
I
early
cannot
bedtime.
be outside after 5:40. I have to go back.
Oh my god.
I'll get it. I'll literally my life is over if I'm not back. Do you stream on Twitch? Not anymore. Maybe one day I'll go back. But as of right now, I'm happy here.
Twitch has
If we
been
go
sucking
back,
so much lately.
I can raid you. Twitch has been sucking for a long time.
Twitch is
I
still
missed
the
days before
superior.
Amazon bought them.
Yeah. Twitch is still superior in so many ways in terms of like features. It's very feature rich, but that's because they've had so long to develop those features. YouTube is like still struggling to like get gaming streams like as well curated as Twitch.
Yeah.
Like if you just look up Zelda and try to go to like live streams, you really don't get what you're looking for.
Zelda.
Like there's no way for me to just search a game easily and find out who's streaming that game right now.
Yeah. He says, then you are a classic YouTube streamer? You are some kind of relic. Nice to find you, huh?
I guess I am a relic.
You belong
you
in a
are
museum.
old. You are old AF. So.
I was still streaming on Twitch until like maybe October of last year. So it's been about a year. Almost.
There's been nice people who appear on YouTube.
Yeah,
Chatters.
the problem is I'm really not sure how they find my stream. When I go live, there's no place for me to put a tag. But I think there is if I do it from the website. It's just like really broken. Oh, fuck me.
McQueen.
McQueen. I don't want it.
Oh my god.
I
Ever
don't
since
want
you ever since you did that voice, I can't unhear it.
I never have.
I
I never
hate-
have.
I'll never have. I fucking hate him.
You hate that
Game of-
accent.
I
Game of-
love him so much.
Game of Thrones is such shit. It turned into
Oh
shit.
my god.
No, it was
It wa-
fun. It was fun for a while.
It was good when it started. Dude,
I-
I literally was looking for some Zombie U gameplays when I noticed you were live. Oh yeah, the Zombie U entry point.
I think I have more subs from just Zombie U videos than I have doing literally any other game that I've ever played.
I love it.
I am just like the lone warrior, like the only fucking guy in the sea, in the crowd, just uploading Zombie U content,
I love that.
keeping it alive. And I'll continue to do so. I'm gonna keep making Zombie U videos. Be the only fucking guy doing it. Actually, me and that French guy.
Yeah.
Me and that Canadian.
Tune in for when we do Summer Cringe in August, where we'll be live, speedrunning and chatting. There won't be any Zombie U though. Not this time. Unfortunate part of our history.
I want to restart. That was shit. Sad part of our history, honestly. But yeah, on August 18th, I'll be doing a live stream with the other two guys in this chat, on this Discord call. And we're going to just play games, and I'm going to speedrun a whole bunch of games in a row in one sitting. So it'll be really cool. I am currently, how old I am now? I'm 32. I don't know if I sound my age.
McQueen.
McQueen. Yes, August 18th. Summer Cringe is our speedrunning charity event. There won't actually be a beneficiary.
No charity will be had.
There's no charity has signed with us, but we are open to being signed with the charity. We'll be raising money for no one in particular.
Even if we had a charity, we would make sure to not give any money to it, just like Gerard the completionist.
Yeah. We think the completionist was on the right track.
Take
Get a
money
bunch of
from
people.
yourself.
Get a bunch of people to donate to you. Tell them you're gonna donate it, and then just tell your family to like hold on to it for a while, and maybe eventually everyone will forget that you're supposed to be paying this charity.
Yeah, we need money for pizza. That's it. Also, if you go into the VODs, the old live videos for Angelo's channel here, you'll see our first cringe marathon. It was amazing.
Yes, we held our first ever cringe marathon in April
It was cringe.
of this year. There were plenty of cringe moments.
Yeah. Also, Angelo played Zombie. So you
I
can
did
watch
play
that.
Zombie U. I mean Zombie, yeah.
Minus the U.
The PC version.
Zombie PC.
That was really stressful, man. Like, if I died, the run was over. That was
Yeah.
like, very, very stressed out.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, there's no real other way to play that game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just our funny acronym. We wanted to have a funny acronym, just like AGDQ, like Awesome Games Done Quick. This is our parody of AGDQ. Just a bunch of guys on a couch, speedrunning games, and just doing the most cringeworthy things imaginable. Basically bringing it back to its roots. I'm sure you know what AGDQ is. It's like permeated society. I feel like even regular people should know what that is. That's what it stands for. Casually retro, inclusive, non-profit gaming exhibition.
I love it. I'm so excited for the next one.
Me too.
You basically get to see us laughing and being crazy and playing games.
It's for no one else really but ourselves. So we can just hang out like we normally do.
Yep.
And play games. Except I'll be speedrunning stuff live.
Yep.
Poorly.
No. Expertly.
Bigly.
Great. Very good. Very great. Very bigly. We'll be benefiting China.
Yeah, all proceeds go to the Communist Republic of China.
The People's Republic.
Bro, my light flickered. I better not lose power.
Oh shit.
If I go offline, you'll know why.
I'll still be on Discord because I think I'm not on Wi-Fi. Why did you just give me the money? I mean, honestly, that's a good idea. What's your Venmo? We'll take all money. All proceeds go to
Gunoban.
go to nobody. Yeah, all proceeds go to Gunoban.
Really gotta bring the casual back to these types of events.
Seriously.
It's a little uptight, in my opinion.
GDQ is so uptight. You can't comment what you really think. Oh, it's gone. Like Gonzalo, I get it. Gonabon.
Scuttlebug.
Scuttlebug. Not like the English word goon. Well, do you know the English word goon is being used for another meaning lately?
Another nefarious purpose.
Yeah. Alan, are you there still?
Yeah, just
Oh.
just looking at stuff.
Oh.
I'm trying to like plan out my day.
Oh, lately you discovered gooning. Uh-oh. Now you can't go back.
Who discovered gooning? This chat's not on my television for some reason.
Gonobon, one of our chatters.
Let me check on my phone.
Yes, I lately discovered it. I'm very, very sorry for you, sir.
Speedrunning marathon benefiting nobody. It's really fun. And... Oh god.
Tune in.
We're actually gonna have a gooning speedrun at the end of Cringe.
Now we're talking.
Who had to explain Vor to you? Was it me or Steven?
I think I already won.
Oh god.
You already won.
You swear. Gonobon says he swears he has his name before it. Well, you know what? You have to embrace it.
This run sucks.
You got this, just keep at it.
You know, what if I don't?
Thanks, guy. I don't know. Make sure to smash that subscribe button, so that you can be notified of Cringe.
Well, this looks interesting.
What?
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is. We get turbo pants
Oh,
later.
Now you're just getting me excited.
Special guest appearance by Chibi Quanta. Okay, I will sub. I had to force you to sub. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're here.
Hit the subscribe button and then unsub when you're done watching. That's what I do.
There's a dabbing emoji. Look at that. I'm gonna use that.
I'll check tomorrow if you're still subbed, and if you are not, I will ban you permanently.
No, not a ban. Oh man. So we'll be making sure.
Fair play, fair play. Oh, this run sucks so much.
I'll be issuing all the bans and the timeouts. If as soon as you say something I don't like,
Yeah.
I'm timing out and banning.
I'm giving Steve full reign. If there's anything at all he just doesn't like at all, he can ban with impunity. I don't even care.
Oh my god, he said, I came here for the zombie U, stayed for the gooning. I don't really know what that word means. I'm Argentinian. All
Well,
right.
don't Google it. That's all I gotta say. Make sure you don't Google that word on certain websites. Oh, you're Argentinian. Did you guys win recently? You guys won something. The Copa America, right?
They won?
I think they won some big soccer game. Yeah, they rigged the game for Messi again, I heard. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Soccer is just so fraught with corruption. Like, every time there's a game, everyone doubts the results. They're like, it's rigged.
I like how well, of course, they think that the soccer players, when they get hit, they just fall on the ground and act like they're like on death's door. Why do they
Yeah.
do that?
And FIFA officials have been caught a billion times
Oh
accepting
my
bribes.
god.
It's
The
very
most
real.
corrupt. It's so good. Also, the only thing like probably worse are like the human rights violations when they like build their stadiums.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
when they built it in like Bahrain or somewhere, and there was just like slave labor?
Yeah, that
It
was
so
just an
fucked.
unfortunate consequence. It's better we all just forget about that.
Football.
Copa America, yeah, congrats, man. Not like you had anything to do with it, but still pretty cool.
They had the blue and white jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah, football's playing well and play acting well. Yeah, that's so true. I mean, it does. Certainly nothing against the athletes. Like, it's so difficult, and it looks easy because you're just like running around and kicking, but like it's insanely difficult.
You gotta run around for 2 hours straight.
Oh my god, literally just running, like endurance running, and obviously grabbing, getting the ball.
Grabbing balls, kicking balls. Handling balls, being an excellent ball handler is important.
Putting the ball on your head sometimes.
Yeah, the balls on the head is a very good strategy. Crowd always loves it when that happens.
Yeah.
I fell off the island.
Oh no.
That's happened before, I think. I think once before.
It's me, Mario.
Alan does not know any Spanish.
Yeah, let's continue this conversation in Spanish.
Yeah.
I also don't know Spanish, but I feel like I could kind of figure it out.
Alan huele como un burro.
Teach us some Argentinian slang that somebody may not recognize. So I can start saying it to people in the street.
Alan huele mal.
Non me gusta. Non me gusta es el speedrun.
Actually, I have to say Alan doesn't smell bad.
I'm sure he smells fine. Why do you say he smells bad?
Well, I said it in Spanish, so he didn't know what I was saying. I've never known Alan to smell bad.
So tell me more about Zombie U, man. Why are you looking up Zombie U? This dead game.
It had so much potential.
Are you also interested in speedrunning it? I could teach you everything there is to know about that game. Very well
You're-
researched.
You're a zombie, you sensei.
I am.
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
I wish I had more programming skills. I would love to like go a little deeper in the game.
Yeah, I'm
Or-
sure there's
or
a lot of
Get
wonky
hacks
things
on the
that happen.
PC version or something.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Mario 64 practice ROM, where like it shows you like a live counter of your speed and stuff, or different values for things, memory addresses. That's for the scientists. It may save your life. Maybe. Maybe. I told you I want to make a speedrunning history video. Like a summoning salt video of ZombiU. And I'll use all the same cringy things that he does, just so that you'll hate it. It seemed that there was no more time left to save until WSJ was discovered. And then some like synthwave song comes on and it's a montage of me just like
God.
playing
Oh,
through the game like
God.
really fast.
I hate it. I hate it. Did Alan fall asleep, by the way?
Probably.
I hear sleepy sounds.
Not the first time.
Heavy breathing.
Breathing intensifies.
Alan está durmiendo.
Alright, let's sing a song to lullaby him to sleep.
When I grow up, I want to be rich. I want to be famous. I want to be in movies. When I grow up, I want to be a star. I want to have boobies.
Is that a real lyric?
Yeah. Be careful what you wish for, or you just might get it. Yeah,
What a-
that's literally it.
What a horror song.
That's a lullaby.
I
Alan
love
is-
slut anthems.
Alan está durmiendo. I said Alan is sleeping.
Once again, Sleepy Joe
Oh
can't
my
stay
God.
awake, falling
He's
asleep at his
sleeping.
computer.
Alan is sleeping on this call. He's totally gone to sleep. You could hear sleep sounds in the background from Alan.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. He can't
He
even
just
keep his eyes open. He's not watching Mario
Screwed
64.
up bigly, okay?
Okay.
Let me tell you. We have experts who say that he's the sleepiest guy that they know. Believe me, I mean, these are really smart guys. And they tell me he's the sleepiest. It's true.
Oh my God.
That's one of my
Uh,
favorite, like, I don't know, what do you call that? An idiom? Like, just.
Idiot.
Yeah, like
It's
a
like,
synonym for like a word.
Alan, you're awake.
Wake up. You are sleepy, sleepy Joe, sleepy Alan. You have that in common. You're very sleepy. Late night.
What do you have to say to Trump? You know, he's making a lot of accusations.
About
You
You-
being a sleepy boy.
I am exhausted today.
We
Maybe
heard
it's
sleep.
time to go to
We
bed.
heard sleep sounds in the background of the stream, and we knew you were Sleepy Joe.
You guys.
We knew it. I knew it. I heard like a like
Well,
mouth.
that could be the fan too.
No, it was it was mouth.
Mouth.
It was mouth to
Mouth.
mouth.
Mountain.
Oh god.
Lucky that my breasts are small and humble, so you don't confuse them with mountains.
That is a clever lyrical change. I welcome it.
La 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 la.
La-la-la-la-la-la.
Is Shakira big in Argentina?
I assume she's big everywhere. I know.
I guess
She's
so.
big in a lot of ways.
Bigly, very bigly.
Very bigly. Her breasts very bigly.
Oh man.
Not as big as Ivanka's.
Oh no. Ew.
You know he like doesn't miss any opportunity to like say something gross about his family.
Ooga booga.
When I met Ivanka, I was like, these are huge, absolutely huge. I said, ooga booga, come to daddy.
Oh God. Jesus Christ.
I said, come with me, I'm rich.
I'm rich. You're set up to inherit it all one day. If those other bozos don't first. Oh my God. Clown car.
I wonder what Biden's up to. Hope he's okay. He's got
Uh,
COVID.
Probably trying to avoid the sweet release of death.
He's literally fighting the Grim Reaper off in the hospital room.
No.
He's kicking and struggling. No, I really hope he's alright. I mean, we really don't need more news these days.
No.
I'm good for now.
I'm okay with what we got. Thank you.
Got the Rona.
Oonga Boonga. Isn't that the name of the ship that they used to go to the Gungan city?
I was literally just going to say, you saw me having a bongo. I literally was thinking exactly
He
that.
says like Oonga Boongo or something.
Unga bongo.
Somebody pull up the script.
He says like you can have this like a bongo, which is a ship, but he says unga bongo.
Is
So
that the
insane.
name of it, or is that just a Gungan word for ship?
Well, you know, I don't know.
Well, it's
It-
time we consult the archives.
Maybe I actually don't want to know either. Oh god. I wonder if Ganaban is a fan of episode 1.
Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Not quite obvious who the Phantom Menace is till the other movies.
Right. I mean, it was kind of obvious though, especially if you watch the originals.
Oh, he says not really. That's fair.
How did that not work, bro?
Oh, you prefer episode 2? That is an interesting take.
The man
What
knows
about
what
it
he
do you
wants. He likes the
Hello?
part where Padme is
Oh god.
with Anakin. They're riding that creature in the arena.
Oh, I thought you meant riding the creature with the big ass in the field.
Oh, that too. That was a really great moment.
That too. You love clones. What can I say? Yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of concepts that I do like in it. I do like the clones. I like the battle is cool. Like the scale of it.
Geonosis is fucking awesome.
Yeah. The droid factory. Although I have to say C-3PO kind of ruins a lot of those scenes because
He
it's
did.
so
He
it's
did.
so cringe. Remember when he gets like put on a battle droid body?
He gets dismembered and dismantled so many times. It's like again, again, with this gag.
Yeah.
Fucking Lucas is a hack. Fucking hack. Oh, the most hype moment of the movie, of course, is like when Mace Windu shows up at the arena, and you're like, oh, Mace Windu is here. Oh my God, no, all the Jedi are here, and then they all like turn on their lightsabers, and the people in the stands just like start running away and they fly away.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, it's happening.
He says also not only the women, or not only the men, but the women and the children too.
I hate them.
I slaughtered them. They're animals. And I slaughtered them like animals.
With full Don La Muerte.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just love the charge too. That fucking the Jedi all in a line with their lightsabers and the charging right at the droid army.
Yeah.
That was like some Lord of the Rings shit.
Yeah. For sure.
There was some kid Jedi that always gets overlooked. Remember? In that battle, you can see like a kid, kind of like a Anakin-esque kind of child with a lightsaber.
Yeah, yeah. I recall it. There's a lot of them.
He's like in the front lines. I always remember seeing that kid. Really, what don't you like about lightsabers? You think they're gimmicky?
Hmm.
I mean, I don't think so, but I don't know.
The outfits, yeah. The costume design is so good.
Yeah.
When you really think about it, the concept of a lightsaber is so impractical. Given how dangerous it could literally slice through anything, right? It's just so dangerous to even wield.
Yeah.
Such an impractical weapon. Like, how does Luke not just like slice his own hand off by accident when he like grabs it for the first time?
He loves the LAAT. Yeah, those walkers are super cool.
Oh, when will the suffering end? Another day, another terrible Dark World. Yep, fuck this shit. I may not get anywhere tonight.
It's me, Mario.
I shouldn't have even gone for that route if I was late anyway. Lad is a transport ship?
Oh, with the open sides. I thought it was that walker. Yeah. Yeah, those ships are really cool. They have like the bubble turrets on the side.
We have to go back for her.
Oh my God.
Twice the pride, double the fall.
Double the fall.
Christopher fucking Lee. What a legend.
Yeah, so great.
Peter Jackson tries to direct him. You're like, okay, this part, you're gonna get stabbed in the back, you know, you're gonna like scream, and then you're gonna keel over, and then you're gonna fall off this tower. And he tells him, I don't know if you ever stabbed someone in the back before, but that's not how they react. They don't scream like, ah. They literally gasp for breath because like the air is just taken right out of their bodies.
Yep.
And Peter's like, oh. Not really gonna ask where you got that information from, but I'll just take your word for it.
Oh my God, yeah. Jeez.
I just realized I was muted this entire fucking time. I was gonna say,
dude,
it still
that
is
happens
covering-
so
Oh my
much,
God.
man.
but it's still a disturbing movie. I mean, there's disturbing aspects to Peter Jackson's movie.
Yeah, I love that in the film when Saruman gets stabbed in the back, Christopher Lee does it his way, where he just like gasps for breath.
Which is an extra scene. It's not even in the original theatrical.
It's not in the
like,
theatrical
why did you
cut.
guys cut that?
I know. It's just a tragedy of editing, the editing
I
process.
think isn't the story behind that also like the actor wanted to know what it was like, so Christopher Lee was like, well, you know, I was in the war, so this is what how a man would react if he were stabbed.
Yeah, he was just giving a bit of direction back to Peter. He's like, hey, by the way, if you wanted this to be realistic, I wouldn't, you wouldn't react that way. Because
Right, but he was mentioning his service time because he's like, hey,
yeah, because he probably did that to a fucking Nazi in the war. If anyone would know, I would trust him to know.
He's asking, dude, Zombie U is very stressful. How did you manage to complete it?
How did I manage to complete it? Well, the first time, just very slowly. Didn't take me... Sorry. I wasn't speedrunning it, like, immediately when I played the game. I died a lot. You know, especially in the second half of the game, I was dying pretty much on every new section. I would die at least once. Just took time to learn the mechanics and to learn how to shoot, how to save health, how to not put myself in dangerous situations. There are some parts that I would consider kind of unfair, meaning that as a new player, you would just get screwed over just because you couldn't see what was coming next. But there's very few parts like that, in my opinion. I think if you just learn the rules of the game that the game is trying to teach you, if you just pay attention, it is very possible.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised though that a lot of people who bought the game were not able to finish it.
Right.
I see at the time when it came out, I was watching a lot of YouTube looking for like Let's Players to see like how they dealt with certain sections. And I was pretty shocked, like a lot of them just couldn't beat the game. They just got stuck and they gave up.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what happened with the old man and his child. Well, yeah, it's like, that's a strange section. I'm talking about like the guy in the gas station, right? With his son, and he wants you to get the medicine. If that's what you're talking about, when you return, after getting the medicine that he asked for, when you return to his like little fortress, he's already dead. And it's implied that the child also died. You see his body on the floor.
Damn.
But I know what you're talking about. The cutscene that features his family is kind of weird. He's like, his son comes down the stairs. He's like, "Dad, would you come up, please?" It's kind of hard to understand what the hell's going on. The context is his wife is sick upstairs, but we never see her. And that's why they want you to get the medicine, as if that's gonna fucking cure the zombie plague or whatever. They chose not to include zombie children in the game, so you don't get a chance to like shoot a child.
They did the same thing in Grand Theft Auto. There's never any children in those games for that reason.
But you do see his body on the floor, like face down. There's no blood, but it just really like gray. That's as far as they can go, I think, without drawing negative attention. But yeah, very sad. When you grab the medicine from the nursery and you come back, you see him like kneeling over something in the kitchen, and he's eating his son. And then he notices you, and then you have to kill him. Well, I guess you don't have to. you could just get what you need and leave, but it's fucking dark. Obviously, they all turned, and they all died before you could save them.
Yikes. That's hot.
That's pretty hot. Just yet another fetch quest that like doesn't go anywhere. Totally useless. The whole point was like you trade the medicine for gas for the generator. So when the guy fucking dies, oh, come on, I always do that. When the guy dies, you just go outside and you take the gas for yourself anyway, because he's dead and he doesn't need it anymore. So it's like, didn't have to go through all of that trouble. That's a good part of the game. That was memorable. That whole nursery section, that's like the whole demo that they put on the eShop. Still remember downloading it and playing it. I was like, I gotta buy this game. CEX
It does seem cool.
CEX had it for $8 clearance.
Yeah, I think I got mine for really, really cheap too. Really cheap.
No comment.
Wow, that was sad. I don't understand what happened to the prepper at the end. He got cooked by the military? It's left ambiguous. I'm not sure the military was able to bomb the entire city to smithereens. I'm sure they just bombed the most populated portions. The prepper is like really far underground in the tunnels, like the subway. So, I mean, you could just imagine he got caved in, the tunnels fell down on him, and he died. Or he's just still lurking down there. I like to think he's alive, trying to recruit more survivors to like go get shit for him.
Yep. It's a great premise. I like it.
That's what the game implies anyway. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Because you see another survivor go up on the monitors and he's like starting to guide them into the underground.
Yeah.
His character is so cool. It's like Secret Service. He's some kind of warrior. I don't know if I mean, yeah, he has cameras everywhere. He's watching you all the time. But the reason I love this character is like, so you pick up some files, like Resident Evil. You pick up some files that talk about how this guy in this secret society who was like preparing for the apocalypse, he's also like deep in with like the Queen's Secret Service.
McQueen.
And he tries to warn the Queen that this thing is gonna happen, and they all obviously call him crazy. They revoke all of his special privileges, and then he just goes full like prepper, you know, doomsday prepper, goes rogue, and then just learns this like mentality, like save yourself at all costs. That's what he tells you the entire time in the game. It's like, don't ever risk yourself for anybody. Like, just get what you need for yourself. Very jaded. Even when there's like opportunity to link up with the other people from his group and like escape the city, he like doesn't want to. He says they're all fools. Like, nothing will work. The only solution is to like hunker down and like gather resources. He just like loses his mind.
Yeah.
Like refuses like an actual attempt at evacuation, which is nuts. And he worked as like communications officer in the army, so he's like hacking into everything. He has CCTV everywhere. At the end, you see him with a prosthetic leg, so like he lost it in the war. I just like characters that have like a lot of backstory like that.
Yeah.
They're very like self-sufficient. They learn things over a long period of time.
It's cool.
And very manipulative. He just like kind of guides you to do certain things.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
No, the prosthetic leg was the preppers. That was a prepper we see. He comes out of that room that we can't open. That's where he was hiding the whole time. He's smart. He doesn't like let any survivors like know exactly where he is, or let them in on his personal stash. You think like, oh, he's in some faraway place. Nope, he's literally right behind you. The prepper. Gordon Ramsay should play the prepper in the movie.
Get to the prepper. He should. Could you imagine Gordon Ramsay in a motion picture production?
Oh god.
Right, zombie apocalypse. What have we got to eat? Canned tuna again. Damn.
Oh god.
Can of beans. 2 years out of date. We'll have to work with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he just doesn't use the bathroom. He's good at holding it in. He's the king of gaslighting. They drop the ball so hard at the end of the game. When you're ready to like get on the helicopter for the last time, you go back to the save room, right? The save room.
Mm-hmm.
And he just starts I told you this. He starts ranting at you, screaming at you. He just is the first time he like really loses his shit on the radio. He's calling you a traitor, all this stuff that like you don't know what you're doing. And he gets so mad. He's like, after all I've done for you, trusted you, I gave you shelter, supplies, and this is how you repay me.
Mm.
And the music starts swelling up, and you think you're about to be in like some kind of dangerous situation. And he starts screaming, and one of the last things he said, he's like, I should fucking kill you myself. Get the hell out of my safe house.
Mm-hmm.
And he slams like the receiver down, and it like echoes.
Yeah.
Dude, I had my gun pointed at like the door in the safe room.
Oh,
I really
wow.
thought like he's just like gonna come out, and I'm gonna have to fight a human survivor at the end, which would be so cool.
Yeah.
After all those undead abominations, I have to fight a fellow human to get out.
Yeah.
But they dropped the ball. Literally, he threatens to kill you, and then nothing. You literally just don't talk to him again.
Yeah.
He never appears on screen, ever. With your character, I mean. Man, they needed like a final boss in that game. Something.
A culmination.
Some kind of final
it was
obstacle.
like anticlimactic or something.
So the final climax is really just... Well, getting out of the safe room is very easy. You know, there's a horde that appears, and that's like infinitely spawning. But they don't really block your way. Oh my god, dude. Fuck this. They don't really block your way, so you can just like leave pretty easily. And then you get that cutscene where you finally see what the prepper looks like, and he sits at the computer, and he just moves on to another survivor, and he forgets about you. Then the credits roll, but it's a fake credits. You continue playing, and you get to like make the last attempt at the helicopter, the Tower of London. That's like the real like final boss section where you just have to fight your way to the parapet and get on the helicopter. But there's no like final enemy. There's no like, I don't know. I'm not saying have like a giant mutated zombie be like a final boss, but I'm just saying like some kind of crazy final obstacle. Don't know what.
Yeah. Like a set piece of some sort.
Yeah, I just didn't, because you do that mission like halfway through. You do the whole Tower of London thing, except the helicopter crashes. So it's like they repeated the same thing that you did earlier in the game, except this time it works.
Yeah, that's probably like they ran out of resources.
They ran out of time or something.
Yeah.
It's such a shame. That whole end game is just like after you do the arena, which is so difficult and crazy, like that's pretty much the hardest thing you do.
Yeah.
The spectral zombies, yeah, that's such a cool concept. Those like nurse zombies that teleport around.
Oh yeah.
They're like ghosts. They like pop in and out of reality.
Yeah.
Those are so cool. Adding a bit of like fantasy and black magic into it is always cool.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
They should have done more with that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that
why?
was unreal.
Like why do certain infected get like these like psychic powers?
Right. Yeah.
See, like the nursery section, that has a boss fight. You know, you kind of fight your way into this school. It's super eerie and creepy. Fight a bunch of zombies. You fall into the basement, and you just see red everywhere. The floor is covered in blood. There's a bunch of bodies around. So it's like, you know, think of like the Rat King. You just know something bad is nearby in this basement that killed all of these things. The lights go out, and you're just fumbling around in the dark, and this fucking zombie woman materializes out of thin air, and she's like teleporting around. It's fucking crazy. Killing her is like such a big achievement.
Yeah.
They don't do that again. They don't have like a boss zombie to fight.
Yeah.
Dumb. Still waiting for that sequel. Or at least a spiritual successor. You know, maybe another studio can take a look at what was done and just kind of make their own version of that.
Right.
It's like Rex, Nina, Madero. Yeah, I've seen that movie. It's very good. Both the American version and that one. You guys know what that is, Rec?
No.
REC. It's like record what your camera says when you're recording. It's
Oh
just
yeah.
It was a zombie movie back in like the early 2010s, I want to say.
Oh wow.
It's from Spain, and the plot is this woman is a journalist, so she is like tasked to do like this story, like day in the life of a firefighter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's all done like handheld cam, like Blair Witch. And so she starts out, she goes to the fire station, and it's all like fun and games in the beginning. You know, she's getting to know all the firefighters. She's gonna spend the whole shift with them, just documenting what they do. So then, you know, there's an alarm. They respond to an apartment building. And yeah, everything just falls apart from there. There's a sick person in the apartment building. And the firefighters called paramedics. This person starts acting very strangely. Then it attacks one of them, bites his neck. Just pure pure panic ensues. One by one, they just all go down. By the end of the movie, there's a whole apartment building full of infected. And they're like Dawn of the Dead zombies. These fuckers run, they scream really loud, and they're strong as hell. It's insanely terrifying, and you see it through a handheld like camera lens, which makes it even scarier.
That is, yeah.
It did very well, and an American studio, like, I guess bought the rights for the movie, and they made their own version in English with an English cast. And it was called Quarantine.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, they're very underrated films.
Yeah.
I think both movies play out exactly the same. The American one literally just copy paste it with their own cast. Nina Mediero? Are you talking about like that final creature from the movie? If so, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I had trouble sleeping that night. We saw it in daylight. I saw it with my siblings. I knew that wasn't gonna work. So when we got out of the theater at Kaufman, like, we went to the parking garage on the roof, and it was just like bright daylight. And even in the daylight, I was like nervous. I was like, I fucking hate it. I really don't want to wait until night comes, and I'm just like thinking about these terrifying zombies who run. Oh, why do they have to run, man?
Oh, by the way, there was apparently, we called it, there was a Yoda cameo.
Oh yeah? Acolyte?
Yep, we knew it. We knew it. I knew it. But I had to watch it.
I'm assuming Yoda just helps them do some bullshit.
Or like talks to them or something, yeah. Something like that.
Isn't the whole plot like they're covering up this whole like incident where a bunch of Jedi died and there's maybe a Sith somewhere?
Some shit like that.
No, I have not watched The Acolyte, but I've been kind of keeping up with what's going on plot-wise.
Yeah.
Just for curiosity. Not super invested. It must hurt a lot. What do you mean by that?
I've been watching it, but I don't really give a shit about it. It really sucks. It really sucks.
It's not good TV.
No. They're gonna fuck them all up. Even like any supposed good ones, they're gonna make them bad. Like it's just the way it is.
That's their
The
MO.
will of the Force. Yeah.
The will of the Force.
Mm-hmm.
They're destroying everything I love. Welcome to the club, man.
We always talk about this.
Welcome to the party. Every stream we talk about this.
Yeah.
Well, get used to it, man. It's a lot more where that came from.
Mm-hmm.
You thought it was over? No, they're just getting started. They still gotta remake the prequels in their own image.
Oh, God. You know, the whole thing is like, I mean, people figure this anyway, but Darth Plagueis, obviously, what's his face? Palpy is the apprentice. That's his master.
Yeah.
And this show is called The Acolyte because it's like his current apprentice is looking for his own apprentice to kill the master or whatever. You know what's so fucking stupid too? Like, it's trying to make like the dark side, the evil people, like humanize.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's trying to be like, well,
you're trying to
just
sympathize with fucking murderous villains.
It's like, can't we just watch a show of good versus evil? I don't need to know that evil is just nuanced and complex. Like, fuck that shit. The stupid motherfucking
writers and producers
Go
are
off.
so fucking stupid. Just make a show that's entertaining. Good versus evil. None of this other bullshit.
Amen.
I'm getting very fired up. Oh fuck! Just when I think it can't like bother me, it gets to me. That stupid fucking showrunner of this current show is so up her own ass. It's insane.
Disney Plus. Make sure to pay your Disney Plus subscriptions, guys. They need
I'm
more
using
money to finance the next bad Star Wars show.
I'm gladly using someone else's account.
I don't mind the plot is complex as long as they don't mess the entire previous lore.
Oh well, right.
They're
of course.
gonna-
That's what I mean.
In order to make up their own shit, they have to tear down everything that people worked for. I just
Yeah,
can't
it's
play
like-
right now.
Did you know the Sith are just misunderstood?
Misunderstood? They fucking
fuck.
kill people. They're literally attached to evil.
Right. They want power, and power corrupts absolutely. But no, they're just misunderstood. They're just angsty.
You just have to get to know them better. He's not a bad guy.
They just have to be like a hot guy with like buff arms. And
Yeah.
really angsty and emo. You're freak.
That is totally what people want to see. Not the opposite.
No. Diarrhea. Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Yeah, except for that one kid apparently that he missed.
Oh my god. Reva. Oh my god.
How did someone as methodical as Anakin just fucking miss one of the kids?
It's the worst. It's the worst.
Wouldn't he make sure? He went through all of that trouble killing all those kids. Wouldn't he at least just make sure it's done?
Well, that would make too much sense. Oh, but what makes even more sense is the child he misses is so filled with anger and hurt over what he did that instead of like trying to kill him, she joins them.
Yes, to do more horrible things and harm more
Right.
innocent people.
With only the purpose of getting close to him so that she could stab him in the back, and then she fails at it. That makes total sense.
Yeah. And then fail epically.
Yeah. Woo woo. Well,
Woo.
we've been broken up with. Just like we were with Star Trek.
Star Wars is not for you anymore.
Nope. Who is it for?
I don't
though?
know who it's for, but it's definitely not for you.
Right.
It's for
For
some
idiots.
other person somewhere.
I guess it's for idiots.
I'm getting really tired.
I know, me too.
Waiting for this run to die, and then I'll go to bed. That was horrible. Oh my god. Lord Vader. Is it done? I think so. There might have been like a couple of Padawans left. I didn't check.
Oh my god.
That's fine.
What time?
They will probably join the dark side anyway.
And enact their revenge plot on you.
It's like 1:30 in the morning.
Yep.
It's 13 o'clock. Not 13 o'clock. What the fuck am I talking about?
1300.
No, that's for morning.
Oh, then it's 1-3.
Oh my god, yeah, this run's dead. Alright, that was fun.
Well, kind of fun. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining us.
It was
Stay
fun.
tuned
Good-
for next time where we literally do the same thing again.
Where we learned that the dark side is actually just the misunderstood side.
You just have to open your heart a little bit.
Open something.
Bye, thanks for joining us.
Good night.
Catch you next time.
I'm tired.